Ah! Oh, you're a big one. Hello everyone, hope you're well, hope you're having a lovely week. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's been so nice, however, it's hard work to get anything done. So we complain, don't we, that it's just been so cold and miserable and wet and horrible and you can't get anything done. And then it becomes lovely and it's too warm to actually do anything in it. We can't win, can we? But I have actually been trying to get stuff done because I've been still working on the border that I showed you last week, and I have left quite a large patch of lawn for no more May. So I've got a lot of Yorkshire foggrass, buttercups, and quite, you know, a few other different species of grasses and flowers and stuff in there, which is quite nice. But the veg, talk to you about that. But I'm actually, I don't know how to say this, but I'm actually more excited about the flowers this year because they've been doing a lot better than the veg, obviously, but they've been bursting open with flowers and I've just been really, really excited, actually. The cornflowers and the sweet peas, first time growing sweet peas, and the scent from them, it's just indescribable, really. I knew they were supposed to be quite strong smelling, but honestly, they're absolutely beautiful. So I think I'm hooked on growing these sweet peas. So yeah, let's have a look what's going on in the garden this week. So normally we have a really big glut of courgettes, but I mean, don't get jealous when you see these because they're taking over the garden. They're absolutely huge, and the green on them, they're so green and lush. Just let me show you these. There they are. Look, I honestly do not know what's going on with the veg this year. I know quite a few people have complained about it this year. It has been the worst year for growing veg that I've ever known, and I've been growing for a long time. But yeah, I think I sowed these in March, and you know, obviously they started to develop, but they have not moved in months. So I've done a couple. I'll have to excuse the weeds. I haven't done any weeding in here for a while, but yeah, I thought, well, I'm just going to plant them out. They were like this anyway, and I thought, well, I'm just going to plant them out because just to see if they benefited from it, but they're just doing nothing. So I wonder how many huge courgettes are going to be hiding under here this year. None. But we might get courgettes because I've got another one on the way. Look, this is charrod, and there's just a one poking up there as well. Fingers crossed. So a few days later, look, already. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Look at that. The other ones are still small, but that one has certainly taken off. Let me like. So, how you know that they're ready is when the ends turn from pointy, like you can see here, to round. So when they're all rounded, you know they're ready. A while back I did a video on container planted fruit trees, and we've just got our first plum on it. The other ones, they were only young anyway, they were only a bare root, so they do take a few years anyway to grow. In the first year the apple did grow one apple, which really I shouldn't have let it, but I mean it doesn't really matter. But now they're all focusing their energy on developing. I think I'm going to be planting them just so that they've got a bit more space, really. And the pear that I thought wasn't actually doing very well is actually just come into a load of leaf this year, so I'm very happy with that. So yeah, I'll get them all planted out. Little update on the blue Hubbard squash. I've got some flowers on now, which is lovely. This is a male flower, so what I'll do when the female ones come along, so this is a male because you can tell with the long stem here. The female ones will look like they're actually starting to grow a squash or a pumpkin. So what I'll do is when we find a female one is I will pull this off the flower and use the pollen in there to fertilise the female ones. But they're all males at the moment. Don't worry if you've got lots of male flowers, that tends to be the case with them, and then you'll just get a few females popping along later on. Pink banana squash are in, so I've got 3 there and 2. Another one there. So I started sowing more beans because they haven't done very well really. So I'm doing the yellow climbing Kentucky bean. We've got the yard-long beans, igloo cauliflower, which is it's a really small cauliflower, so hopefully it'll, you know, if you do struggle growing a really large cauliflower, getting to that size, a little igloo cauliflower's a good one to try. So hopefully they'll catch up. Courgettes, because they've just been terrible, so hopefully, you know, we'll get some out of them. Another row of yard-long beans and some hailstone radish as well. I've only done one each in one of them just to try them out and see how they do. Right, so I've potted on some of the beans. Look at them now. They've grown quickly. So I've just potted some of these on. The yard-long beans have just romped away there. They're doing really well. And then we've got a couple of the Kentucky yellow climbing beans, which is just doing just a little bit smaller there. And then we've got one of the igloo cauliflowers. Ooh, got another one coming through there. That's another one of the beans. Don't know where that's. Looks like it's been eaten, that. Just actually put some of the bulbs that I've been sowing in here as well, because the weather's been so bad outside. It's just been on and off, hasn't it? Torrential rain and then lovely sunshine. So this is a tip in that never give up with anything. This iris here, I've added in there for about 4 months. It's done nothing. I thought it was dead. It just wasn't doing anything at all. So I've just left it, kept watering, and now, look at that. Woo. So I've got some dahlias. Got some gladiolus doing extremely well actually, and then over here I've got some more dahlias as well. We've got some more of the gladioli as well. I don't know whether they're still living in here, but we've had some ants. Yeah, I can see a few there. This is my sweet potato, so I've got a couple of slips in there, doing nice at the moment. Got the tomatoes, which are very slow growing this year, not doing very well at all. A little bit late putting them in, but hopefully they'll be okay. This is weird, isn't it, where I've been watering. There's lots of seeds around it. Lots of seedlings. What's that in there? I seem to be growing blackberries in the polytunnel as well. These have just sprung up this year. And lots of them still flowering as well. Well, that's it from me. I hope you have a lovely week ahead, and if you'd like to see anything in the garden, let me know in the comments below, and I shall film it for next time. I shall see you again soon. Bye.